Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, I'm here in Stavanger, Norway, and I have a JCB telehandler heading up to Andenes, also here in northern Norway. And this is my last video in ETS2. For 2025 anyway. So let's get started. So I'm still using Grimes's Snowy Winter mod, and I think it was appropriate to use in Norway this time of year. And, you know, realistic. I'm assuming there's snow in Norway right now. I haven't actually checked the weather. I know here in my region it was in the 70s this week. Yeah. But by the time this comes out, it's supposed to have gone back down into the 30s, I think. So just a typical southern winter. And this is a roundabout. But one thing the Frosty Winter mod does is it changes the time for daylight. So you can see it's just a little after 9 a.m., but the sun is barely, well, I don't know if the sun's visible at all. The sunlight is barely visible. And we got this little lighthouse over here to the right by the port. And I'm back in the Iveco S-Way, not Sway, no matter how much I think it ought to be Sway. I just keep telling myself it's S-Way. The Frosty Winter mod is obviously not perfect because I'm not sure that snow should be green. This is a neat little tunnel going out of town here. And I am speeding by quite a bit here. Actually, I'm not. Was, but the speed limit increased. Also, I'm using a mod that puts the, I don't know, cursor or whatever at the bottom of the GPS window. That way you get a little bit better field of view of the GPS screen. That was a bump. Oh, it's a tunnel, so you know what that means. Yeah, it had to blow the horn. Sadly, the spooky horn isn't available for the S-Way. In fact, I don't think there are any horns except for what you can put on the light bar on the roof. The good news is that I've seen that they're working on that car was trying to pass and changed its mind when it saw that bus. They're working on new parts for the S-Way. I know there was a new chassis option, so there will be a third axle that's in the middle and has turning wheels. What's another tunnel? I don't have the optional physics mod installed that goes with Frosty Winter because I don't want to, slide off into a gully. That wouldn't be fun. And we have an intersection coming up here, so we'll be turning left. I see that there is a scale on the mod, or on the GPS screen. But as far as I know, the scales in Scandinavia are non-functional. I don't think you can even, I don't think the trigger is actually even there. I'm not sure what the purpose of putting that on the GPS screen is. Yeah, there's not even a trigger over there for it. And as far as I can tell, nothing ever calls you into a scale, so I'm not sure what the plan is with those. Grimes's work with Frosty Winter is good, but like I said, there's some flaws, which you can see with the green texture on that mountain. Probably shouldn't be there. But overall, if you ignore little things like that, it's not really all that bad. In fact, like I said, I kind of enjoy it. Going a little too fast there, but that's fine. If the physics mod was installed, I probably would have spun out of control on that curve. But we're coming into a new year, 2026. So I've decided on Friday I'm going to try something new on my ATS video. I'm actually going to start a new profile, and I'm going to use one of the realistic economy mods. and I'm starting from scratch. I've given myself a day cab truck and a flatbed trailer that I'm going to use. You'll see the details from that on Friday when I put that video out, if I don't change my mind before then, which I don't think I will. When I start that, I'll also show what mods I'm using. And I think they're all actually on the Steam Workshop, so they're all things that anybody can safely get, pretty much. Assuming the Steam Workshop is safe, I guess. I've noticed, and I don't know how long it'll be the case, but the G29 wheel and pedal set is currently only $200 on the Amazon website. And the gear shifter is an extra 50, I think. So in the US for what, $275 after tax, I guess, you could have a wheel, all three pedals, and a shifter, and then throw in another $45, $50 for a shifter knob with range and split. All on Amazon, and so, you know, about the cost of the Moza, what is it, the basic Moza bundle that just has the gas and brake pedals and the wheel, doesn't have a clutch, doesn't have a shifter. I'm not saying that Moza isn't, better experience, because I haven't used one. I would guess that it probably is, because everybody I've seen that has used one said that it was. But is the improved experience worth how much extra you have to pay to get the same equipment? I don't know. If you have a lot of disposable income and you don't mind spending it on the extra stuff, sure, you would be better off with Moza. But not everybody wants to spend that much more. There's a rather tall bridge. Looks like the snow is melting over there on the side of that mountain. And some of the grass is starting to show through. coming into a little town here on the edge of the water. They probably should have collected their hay bales before it snowed. Those look like some kind of radio or some kind of communication towers up here. And it looks like we're just about to enter Andenes. This is, I'm guessing, the outskirts of the city. And there it is. Andenes has been discovered. And as always, I don't know that I'm pronouncing any of these places correctly, because this could be another episode of How to Offend the Locals by Mispronouncing Their Hometown's Name. Wonder if that's supposed to be co-op or coop. Also, I just figured out that those little crosswalk there is double as speed bumps. I haven't seen any sign of stop signs, yield signs, or anything. Does traffic just go where they want around Andenes? I don't know, maybe they are so remote and so far away from other places that they just don't see the need for them? Or who knows? Looks like we have some RVs over here to the left. So I guess people come up here to camp. Seems like a strange place to bring your RV. Okay, let's see where they want me to park. That's not too bad. Lots of lots of room here. No way I can mess this up. Okay, well, we've found a new town, and let's see what we get. So that's the last trucking video from me for 2025. So have a happy new year. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.